Absolutely.
Get into the finals. How you feel?
Feel great. It's always great to win. Winning is hard, and so I'm speechless. I'm proud of our young ladies and how hard they fought from the tip when that ball went up in the air. And typically, they know we don't win tip balls. We won the tip, and we got the first possession on offense and all the way to the end with the block shot. These young ladies fought, and they fought hard. They played for each other, and these two were special. Typically, they're not our leading scorers, but we're only as strong as our senior, and this Malay to my right, and then our freshman, we've been waiting for her to show up. We've been waiting for her. And we had a talk today, and I told her today's her day. And she was 6 for 10, 5 of 9 from the three, 17 points, and she finished with the win, which is the most important thing for a point guard. So I'm just really proud of my team.
Coach, your team played outstanding defense. Your opponent shoots 29% from the floor. Did you go in focusing on defense?
That's who we are. It's our identity. You know, some people may question what we do, but people may score, but they're not going to score the way they want to. We're going to get after them, and we're going to try to be there and contest every shot, and then we got to finish with box outs. Didn't do a great job. They had 19 offensive rebounds, but for the most part, they took shots that they wouldn't, that they didn't want to take, or that was contested. And so that's who we are. That's our identity. Every time we come out, we're going to play defense.
When you guys lost to them at home this year, you guys had that big lead in the fourth quarter.
For sure.
They got away from you. You guys were at a lead going in the fourth quarter again. They started to battle a little bit. Did you draw on that experience a little bit this time around?
I'm a huge believer in Christ, and I feel like God gives you tests until you pass them. And that was another test. They did the exact same thing at their place. We were up 15, and they came back. We only, I think, won by 3 maybe. But we finally passed that test. We didn't let it get that close. We had some people that really wanted the basketball. And so from the time we played them at their place, the time we played them at home, we've really matured as a team. And this is where we're supposed to be in the championship game. And I think we still have more basketball to play.
Malay, I mean, what was different for you today? Usually you do go for threes quite often, especially at home. But today, I mean, every single one, almost every single one, just felt like it was going to go right in the hole. So what made you so confident?
I mean, that's what my team expects me to do, is to shoot the ball. So when I'm open, they give me that confidence to make sure I'm knocking the shot down when I have the opportunity.
You were playing pretty tough today. The girls would kind of box you up and kind of close you out, but you would push your way through. And so when you were kind of looking to the basket, what was that end goal? What was in your head going to that shot?
To do what my team needed to do. Needed to do to win. Coach Aqua talked to me before the game. And again, like she said, she told me it was my day. So I did whether I was scoring, playing defense, getting stops, passing the ball, finding my teammates. I did whatever we needed to do.
And so looking to tomorrow, I know you've already gotten 2 wins against this team, but obviously it's never easy, especially in a conference tournament. It's never easy to beat a team 3 times even. So, looking ahead, what are you guys kind of focusing on, especially after yesterday when you kind of had to fight back for that win, and today you got the win. It was played pretty tough, but then tomorrow you really don't know what's going to happen.
Well, you saw it in the McNeese game, in game 1. It's hard to beat a team 3 times. In the previous times we played them, we beat them by 20, if not more. And, we had to go into overtime to advance to this round. And so it's going to be, well-coached team. You got Coach of the Year over there. You got defensive player in Pierre. They have some unbelievable scores and unbelievable team. But like I said, people are going to have to adjust to who we are. We're going to play defense. We're going to pound the ball inside. We're going to switch up our defenses, and we're going to execute. We're going to continue our game plan. And I think people have to adjust to what we do. But these young, they want this. And we went into this game and we said winning is the only option. That's the same mentality we're going into the next game with. Winning is the only option. Coach B blessed us with that today, and we're gonna keep using that until March is over. We want to keep playing.
It's first season back in the Southland in the conference, so you guys making it to the finals, really just how much does that mean being back here and showing that you're here to stay? This is where you belong.
I would say this too. We were not satisfied with our regular season. We thought we lost. We dropped a couple of games, and no disrespect to the other teams, but we felt like we did some things that self-inflicted. those losses. And so we wanted to come to this tournament. We said, hey, this is a new season. This is postseason. And so everything was 0-0. That was our record. And so we want to keep playing. And we know when you lose, you're done, right? And so we want to keep doing everything possible. Like Armani said, I know she don't like that lip right now, but whatever it takes, our team is willing to do. Okay, we even gonna get Malay to take a charge, but whatever it takes, we want to do that to win.
Coach, throughout this tournament on both the men's and the women's sides, the rebounding battle has really been key for winning the game.
For sure.
You guys out-rebounded them by eight balls tonight,
Yeah.
which obviously leads to extra possessions and being able to cash in with the points.
For sure.
What does it say about this team that you have that desire and that ability to out-rebound a very talented and athletic?
We're tough.
team?
We're resilient. Our defense works. That's what it says, and that's what we got to do. And I said it yesterday. Nobody trains like we train. Nobody work as hard as we do. We do the same exact drills. If you go to any other practice, it's not what you do; it's how you do it. And we do it tough. They get coached really hard. You know, some people don't understand. Us on the sideline, our coaches, we're dramatic, as probably they would call it, but we're animated. We're excited. We're very passionate, and they get coached really hard, right? But they know that we only want the best for them and from them, and so in that they give that to us because that's how we practice day in and day out.
Malay, we've already touched on it a little bit, yourself being 5 and 9 from 3, but the team on the whole, 50% from the three-point line and holding them to just 36%, which when you look at the overall box score, feels like that tells the story of the game. How were you guys able to be so successful getting your own shots and also denying theirs, as they have a lot of excellent shooters?
Well, we knew it wasn't going to be easy on the defensive end, so we just had to make sure that we was there. Team defend, honestly, especially on the greens, run them off the three-point line. And we knew we had help. We wasn't going to let anybody be on the island by themselves.
And Coach, lastly, I think it's probably fair to say that they had a very large traveling contingent, but I felt that your traveling contingent more than matched them in volume, even if you were slightly fewer in numbers. What does it mean to have that vocal support from your fans in attendance, and can they carry you tomorrow as well?
Absolutely, it means a lot to this program to have fans travel. You know, I mean, we need to fill this gym with red tomorrow, and we need more fans, and it just means the world because our players feed off of that. We need the support, and it's a 45-minute drive down the road. We got to get our fans. We got to get even more fans here to fill our presence because, I mean, Southeastern has some fans to travel too. But I don't like being outnumbered, and we're the closest school here. So we're going to make sure we make some phone calls and get some people out here to make sure we fill the stands in red, especially at our rival school. You fill the stands in red. Good for us.
How much gas you got left in the tank, ladies?
Oh, I got enough. Enough.
Fill her up. Huh?
Absolutely.
Anything else?
All gas, no
Thank you
breaks.
so much. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Happy birthday, Kenneth.
Yes, Kenneth.
Coach, you got 32 in the second half. That's how old I am. You only have one over in the first half. Well, that's a must, Coach. Get about 2 32s. This is magic here. It's off to a good start. This support I don't like. You been here just today?
I was here yesterday as well.
Getting a little tired. How's your gas tank?
All right.
Mine's a running low. I promise. Had a chance to go to the casinos yet?
I have not.
Plan to?
Maybe. I'll be here tonight, get up and leave tomorrow in the morning. About 5.5, 6 hours. So by the time I finish everything tonight, it'll be probably be 8 or company's willing to keep me here for another night, I mean, I'm not gonna argue.
There you go. You need a little downtime.
Right.
I'm going to see my grandkids tomorrow. They live in Texas, in fact, in Burleson, Texas, so decompress there.
Right. And my daughter, she's excited, her spring break starts next week.
Nothing like spring break.
It's funny, cause living in Corpus, we're like, we're where everybody goes for spring break.
Yeah.
Fort A and Corpus Christi, so
But if you have pretty weather, it'd be just a place to be, man.
it's nice, it's not too bad. If you're gonna do a staycation, just take a couple days off and just drive down the road.
Y'all still have the big, did y'all have an aircraft carrier?
Yeah, the Lexington is
Yeah,
still
is it
there.
still there?
It's still parked right there.
I went to a convention one time and they had a party night on that ship. And I kept exploring. I said, forget about the party.
Yeah.
I'm on an aircraft carrier here, man.
Yeah,
Let's see what this thing looks like.
something else.
Well, I was a history major. So, I mean, I was all in my element. I mean, literally walking by myself through the ship.
The last couple of years, they have this like special weekend where the minor league baseball team in Corpus Christi like wears the Lexington, just an aircraft carrier on their jerseys, and they call themselves the Blue Ghosts because that's that ship's nickname or whatever, the Blue Ghost.
Okay.
And as a part of that weekend, they do batting practice one day on
On the
and
ship?
and they hit the balls into the water.
Are you
And you have
serious?
people out there in kayaks going to try to get these. It's kind of a neat deal. It's kind
Real
of a
live
neat deal.
baseballs, not flotation devices.
No,
but real
live
baseball.
baseballs, live baseballs.
Good for them. And you have the ticket sales the next day when everybody's all fired up, right?
So they get a nice, get a nice little buzz going for
There
that.
you go.
Something different. I mean, how many places can you hit a baseball off an aircraft carrier?
True. That's true. Well, being the avid Astro fan that I am, hitting baseballs on concrete ain't gonna do it, man. That wouldn't work in Houston.
They yeah, they're the Double A franchise of the Astros. So we've had a chance to get a lot of those guys come through there and play for the Corpus Christi team. You know, 2 years before they go and they make it up and play for the Astros.
Go ahead.
So like I saw Bregman when he was coming up and Kyle Tucker and those guys. You know, they all played. Yordan Alvarez played in Corpus Christi before they played for the Astros.
They
So
have a heck of a farm system.
They have.
Houston does.
They've done a really good job.
The other teams are trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Studs galore. Well, I saw Bregman in college. He played at LSU.
Yeah.
And he actually came to Lake Charles a couple times because LSU plays McNeese
Yeah.
a couple times. We knew he was good. We didn't think he was that good before we found out quick. Guys are backing from him at third base.
He was still playing. He was still playing shortstop when he was in.
Yeah.
Because they obviously they had a shortstop,
Yeah.
so they needed him to play short.
Yeah.
But he was still playing shortstop when he was coming up through. But he made the transition pretty well.
Well, everybody took a deep breath thinking, can he make the switch? Can he go from shortstop to third base and play that? Can he?
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Where should I stop and grab a bite to eat? Eat tonight or tomorrow?
You ever heard of Walk-Ons?
Walk-ons, I've not. Good place?
Walk-Ons is a sports bar slash eatery.
Okay.
They have about 50 TV screens in the place.
All right.
Covered all the sports. You get out of here and you go straight south on the main road.
Okay.
You know where the airport is?
Do not.
Okay. Common Street's the name of the road.
Okay.
And you go south. You go
All right.
south about 2 miles and it's on the left.
All right.
Big parking lot, big sign, walk-ons. A couple of former athletes came up with an idea, and they weren't starters for the basketball team, they were bench warmers. And flying back from one of the trips, one guy shared with the other guy a dream that he had for business. He took a napkin, stuck with that. They have, 9, I think. He just opened one in Beaumont. Excuse me, that's not true, it's Port Arthur. Got one in Port Arthur, one in Lake Charles, got a couple in Baton Rouge. Drew Brees just invested $1 million in it,
There you go.
so they're doing pretty good. I love the place. Now, where are you staying at?
I'm staying at, what's it called? Fairfield? Fairfield. I think
Okay.
it's actually in Sulphur. It's not in Lake Charles.
Yeah, but you want to eat here.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss some of the men's championship here for Keith.
I know I am. So I was like, where's the?
It's gonna be tough. Northwestern Corpus.
Yeah, 'cause I'm covering that game as well.
But you'll be like me, you're gonna fall asleep about 20th minute into all this. Well, some of those girls look so young, be playing college, even be in college. Those two.
Yeah.
Those look like they might be 8th grade. Good. Coach, a tough loss to say the very least. Your thoughts as you reflect on the game?
Well, I thought we did some good things in that we forced 18 turnovers. We got on the boards and got some offensive rebounds. Congratulations to Lamar. I thought they outplayed us. I thought they came out and they are a team that likes to get it going from the three-point line, and then they like to get their post-game established. If you let them establish both of those, then they are a very, very good basketball team. And they were very good today because they shot 50% from the three-point line and they got their post-game going. As coaches, we have to do a better job of preparing our players to know what they are trying to accomplish. We let their three-point shooters get open threes, and we let their post players have good looks at the basket. So as coaches, we didn't do our job of preparing our team to go out and fight the way we needed to fight. With that said, I thought our fourth quarter was extremely electric with the tenacity that our players showed and the drive and the way we fought back. And, we never got our head down and never said, okay, we don't have this. They kept trying and battling, and, when things don't go your direction, it's a whole lot harder to fight for 40 minutes than it is when everything's going good. And I was very proud of the fight in our team down the stretch.
Coach, did you see anything from the opponent that you hadn't seen thus far this year?
I thought they executed exceptionally well. I thought they really came out and got both facets of their game going. They got the three-point shot going, and they got the paint going. And when they get that, they're virtually unstoppable. And our goal was to take away the three. We were trying to pressure the basketball so that they not only didn't make a three, just didn't take one. We were trying to pressure them into driving the basket, and we didn't do a real good job of that. And then our goal was we don't let them catch it with 2 feet in the paint, and we didn't do a good job of that either.
It felt like in the first half, Coach, you guys did a good job of getting inside 6, 8 feet, and finding some looks. It just didn't drop for you early on, and it kind of after that point, you guys were kind of in an uphill battle.
I thought we were off balance a little bit, and I thought we went in there looking to go to the free throw line when we should have gone in there trying to make sure we got the basket and hope that you get the foul call. But I thought we went in there and felt like we were going to the free throw line, and it's March. You just play, and we gave them tons of free throws, and we didn't get ourselves there. And you got to be on balance when you shoot those shots in an effort to get to the free throw line, and we didn't make that happen either.
Was the physicality a little bit of a challenge tonight, Alicia?
Yeah, they were more aggressive than us, so.
In your mind, what were they doing inside that made it difficult for you guys?
They played defense on us different than they did last game, especially in the low post. They gave us a new look, and we didn't know how to handle it.
Vio, you guys have been really strong in the fourth quarter against them. Again, you guys were kind of doing the right things in the fourth quarter. What was different about when you guys did have success?
Well, as Coach said, we only played our best game at the fourth quarter, and we need to improve that. We need to start locking and playing as we know.
Obviously, to share the conference regular season title, get a double bye, still a lot of success this year. Wanted to end in the semifinals, but what made this team strong and special, and how were you guys able to have the success you guys did this year, Coach?
I think the tenacity. I think the fact that when our shots weren't falling, we kept fighting. And we try to emphasize to our players through our culture that it's not about the days that everything's going good, how you fight. It's about the days when everything's going bad, how you fight. And I thought our players did exactly that today. Things weren't going very well for us. We could not buy a basket early. We couldn't get to the free throw line. We couldn't do that. We get the offensive rebound, couldn't get it back in the hole, but we kept battling, and our resilience and our character, I thought, really came shining through. Very proud of the fight and these young ladies and the way they never, gave up and kept bringing it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.